on the day the term of office of the incumbent president expires. It is therefore clear that the person who is declared elected as president by the IEC should be sworn in when the term of the office of the outgoing president expires, which should be on the 18th of January. Anyway, the terms of office is clearly stipulated in the Constitution. The terms of office of an elected president shall, subject to subsection 3 and 6 to be for a term of the years and the persons. Elected president shall before assuming office take the prescribed oaths. He said outgoing President Jammeh has a 5-year mandate which he cannot exceed. He is not declared elected and is not mandated to succeed himself. He added, this is the simple and unalloyed truth. The Gambia has gone through peaceful elections as provided by Section 45 of the Constitution, which state that there shall be an election for the office of president in the 3 months before the expiration of the term of the incumbent president. Election has taken place according to the law. The winner has been declared according to the law. An election petition is filed by the loser. The winner should prepare for inauguration while the loser prepare for court, which is true. This is the fact that no Gambian should deny or put under the carpet. Dialogue is necessary to reach mutual understanding and a peaceful way forward. The office of the president-elect is now waiting for the initiatives of the Secretary General, who is appointed Mediator General of the government. The decision to release those arrested in connection with political matters and the commitments not to effect new arrests and steps in the right direction. It is hoped that this would be extended to all those in detention without trial prior to the election period. It is also hoped that all media houses that are closed down would be allowed to operate to cover the divergent views that would enrich the debate on the way forward. The open arms extended to brother and sister presidents from ECOWAS, the OIC, the AU, and the UN for their kind words and support to the Gambia would also facilitate mediation efforts from all sides. The office of the president-elect, Mr. Barrow, is confident that if all adhere to the verdict of the Gambian people and put the national interest before personal or party interests, peace will prevail in the Gambia and at all times. The supreme interest of the people should be the guide of all our actions in order to maintain and consolidate national unity, peace, and prosperity. That was from Mr. Sene A.K. Marena and composed by, by Suleiman Ba today. That was a good report, and it's also included or contained the counter statement from Mr. Halifa Sallah, the spokesperson of the coalition. Yeah, we're going to just take a little break. We'll leave you with Dr. Aissatou Toure dubbing on Amur Ragal FM. No, actually, shall we listen to Yaya Jammeh? I'm sure people would love to listen to him these days because he's gone. His last days, isn't it?
I have to
actually
also say that
you guys that
Africa's democratic progress is also at risk when
this is Obama
leaders refuse to step aside when their terms end.
Let's leave. When we come back, we're going to give you a Morgan Heritage song dedicated to Yaya Jammeh. You listen to that song. It's a very, very, very good reading.
Let me be honest with you. I do not understand this. I am in my second term. It has been an extraordinary privilege for me to serve as the President of the United States. I cannot imagine a greater honor or a more interesting job. I love my work. But under our Constitution, I cannot run again. I can't run again. I actually think I'm a pretty good president. I think if I ran, I could win. But I can't. So there's a lot that I'd like to do to keep America moving, but the law is the law. And no one person is above the law, not even the president.
The law is the law. The law is the law. You heard it there from. Even the president is not above the law. I'll be honest with you.
I'm looking forward to life after being president. I won't have such a big security detail all the time. It means I can go take a walk. I can spend time with my family. I can find other ways to serve. I can visit Africa more often. The point is, I don't understand why people want to stay so long. Especially when they've got a lot of money. When a leader tries to change the rules in the middle of the game just to stay in office, it risks instability and strife, as we've seen in Burundi. And this is often just a first step down a perilous path. And sometimes you'll hear a leader say, well, I'm the only person who can hold this nation together. If that's true, then that leader has failed to truly build their nation. You look at Nelson Mandela. Madiba, like George Washington, forged a lasting legacy, not only because of what they did in office, but because they were willing to leave office and transfer power peacefully. And just as the African Union has condemned coups and illegitimate transfers of power,
yeah, the AU's authority and strong voice can also help the people of Africa ensure that their leaders abide by term limits. Yeah, man, from Graham Smog, and I dedicate this one to the
Graham Morgan. I'm sure most of you you must have heard this tune before, but let's listen to this tune again, because it's a fat tune, as the Jamaicans themselves will say. It's a very, very fat tune to be dedicated to such a fool like Yaya Jammeh. It's a very, very nice song. I'm going to do my level best to twist this song and change the words and dub it my own way, because this is a fat song to be dedicated to that fool. But at the same time, we've seen so many reggae artists who went to Africa. They've been welcomed there and given all kind of privileges by Yaya Jammeh, because what he's telling those people is, I'm a true African. I don't like these Babylons. I don't like people taking advantage on Africa and the Africans, and that's why they don't like me, and that's why I've withdrawn the Gambia from XYZ, because it's Caucasian code, this and that. So those kind of rhetorics, those are the kind of rhetorics he uses when he has these reggae artists. And I think by now, all those reggae artists who have been going to the Gambia, or who went to there, or had the privilege to visit him in Kanilai, would now understand that he's a dictator. The fat life the lavish lifestyle he was living, and Gambians are suffering and dying in the Mediterranean. So those Jamaican artists like Graham Morgan, Peter Morgan, the Morgan Heritage, Anthony B., Beres Hammond, Sizzla Kalanchi, you name them, the names goes on. All of those people, including Frankie Paul, who visit the Gambia, you now need to know what that man is made of and what that man has been doing. So don't just listen to his sweet talks or his antagonism against the West. You just listen to that and think, oh, he's a great man of Africa. He's not. He's killing his people on a daily basis, locking them without judging them without trial. That's not right. Even threatening to wipe out a whole tribe. Losing elections and not wanting to step down. I'm sure my brethren and sisters in the Caribbean, you must have heard of this, and that's not justice, and it's not true. We leave you with Graham Morgan. It's a shame that this tune is a fat tune dedicated to a bald head and to a dictator. And it goes like
from Gram Smog, and I dedicate this one to the Honorable Professor President
for Jammeh to step down. He tells this artist, you are African, or it's time for us Africans to unite, but you are killing your own people. Yeah? Wolf in sheep clothing, that's Jammeh.
Time to black man unite. Time to conquer the pain.
Time for us to unite, but for Jammeh to go. It's time for Jammeh to go.
This are the time.
Because Gambians have decided and Gambia has decided. Since
no matter this try we raise. Our time till we get free we praise.
That's what he tells you. Jammeh tells you the white man is trying to destroy our race. Even that's the case, but he shouldn't be killing his own people and still wanting to cling on to power. See?
Time to conquer the pain. Oh, time to bring back the day. President Jammeh say it's time. Our time to black man unite. Time to conquer the
and I'm sure you must have heard of what Jammeh is doing to the Gambians, or has been doing to the Gambians for the last 22 years. And now is for Jammeh to step down. It's time for Jammeh to go. He could not unite Africa, so now it's time for him to go.
No more fighting, my brothers. Goodwill and peace to my sisters. No more war in a Gambia. Upliftment for our
There will be war if Jammeh don't go. If Jammeh doesn't go, the Gambians will take any means necessary to get their country back.
To bring back the days. Gambia, you know that it's time.
Gambia, know that you know that it's time for Jammeh to step down. Down with the oppression. Down, Jammeh down.
Don't be a mental slave. Him say him done with those days. Yes, we can and we'll change. I saw the only Agama ablaze. So get your minds out the gutter. Work for your bread and you butter. Time for the whole Agama to prosper. Jammeh him say that it's time. A time to black.
How Gambia to prosper when the man himself him a thief the people their money? How fi Gambia to prosper? No man, Bridget. No man. I lie him I tell you.
Time to conquer